So Chef has a Zael captain team. Zodai has Erik captain. So just looking over Zodai's team, she put a lot of pop-ups in with Tazu, and then a pretty just bulky team all around. Whereas Chef also has a fairly bulky team, though with Erik as a sort of backup battery enabler. A lot of candles, in fact. I count 3 for Chef's team. Topplehammer off the bat to hit Tazu, but there is that 30 damage Thorn Pendant Backlash combo there. Seems like Chef does not want to keep Farron in for too long and switches into Lise. Zodai used Firewall instead of any sort of tricks, so just completely ignores the Angry. Zodai does Flourish pop-ups. That puts 30 damage worth of pop-ups there. 3 stacks, which is max stacks. So you can see there, Zodai went into Erik to get the battery, then switched to Tazu and used the Flourish pop-ups. Very efficient battery usage early on. Meanwhile, Chef's gotten a little bit of battery from the fireworks. Ooh. Some weird replay there. Zodai firewalls. Fireworks the firewall. The fireworks works, but not as well as the wall would. Okay, so Tazu is getting pretty low, but Tazu still has a pretty high defense in both emotional and digital, especially now that there's been a few firewalls going up. So it's looking pretty tricky for Chef here to decide on how to take care of Tazu. Otherwise, Tazu's going to be quite an effective tank going forward, considering Chef has 3 candles and Tazu. Pop-up land is a very bad place to be. Yes, I agree. Flourish and Meyer doesn't seem to be doing quite enough damage there from the preview it showed. Thinking about the heart-to-heart. Very tricky place for Chef right now. Firewall just kills Lise. Lise is out. Could not get off a Fireworks or Admire. Looking over his options here, Chef is making a pretty careful decision over who to bring in. Opts to get Farron back in the game. Takes 30 from those pop-ups. It's not looking great for Farron's chances of tacking out safely. And the question is, Topplehammer will kill Tazu, but Zodai has 4 undamaged team members in the back. And the Topplehammer... Okay, Zodai switches into Farron. Farron hits Farron for 21. Chef did not get a whole lot of damage through and is still in a rough spot. Chef opts to use Lunch Invite. Ooh, Thorn Pendant on his own Farron. The first time Zodai has used a physical move. Yeah, I don't believe anybody on Chef's side has Tidy or Disruption Wave. And I can't check because I'm using display capture. Farron survives 1 bribe. Firm handshakes Zodai's Farron. But Chef's Farron is looking pretty worse for wear. And Chef's Farron is knocked out. Of course, Zodai's Farron's dead to hunger here. Trading Farron... Oh no, the Lucky Pendant! It happened before the hunger. Zodai's Farron lives with 7 HP. My parents might be washing a window outside. And I forgot to turn off Steam notifications. Ah! Well, I'll get that done after this match. I apologize. Much like this is the first BNO tournament, this is my first time hosting an entire tournament. Chef, looking over his options here, brings in Tazu. Tazu, of course, takes 30 from pop-ups, which are really chipping away, making it hard for Chef to ever switch out. Now, Zodai's Farron has Hunger and Lock, meaning that if Zodai were to switch out, then her Farron would take 40 damage, and if Farron sticks in, Farron will take 40. Parry the Firewall. Is that going to be a Topple Hammer on Tazu? It is, but it's not enough to kill. Of course, Tazu is now in the 30 damage pop-up range, so Chef pretty much has to keep Tazu in, unless he has Diswave on Zael. Timer is in play now. Zodai brings in Clint. Clint will probably be able to outspeed Zael, or outspeed Tazu. So Chef is probably hoping that that doesn't kill, but it does. Poison Dagger. Of course, Clint is hurt by Chef's own Thorn backlash combo. Chef loses Tazu. Only has Farron and Zael left. Has to think carefully. Now, oh, and Chef concedes. Or not? Maybe? Oof. Chef concedes. GG to the players there. In a rough spot when you can't deal with all those pop-ups.